the refineries.
In a perfect world, I wish we could sanitize the subsidy regime and thus continue with it. However, I have reached the conclusion that there are too many demons in the system for which this hell to be converted into good earth, let alone heaven. None of them will deserve any consideration. Better that we remove it, not for the austere purpose of saving money, but to use the money more wisely, that we might aid than aid the very poor. Better spend the money to save the people instead of expending the people to save the money.
Through politics, we could build an unbreakable team that will make Nigeria great. And to you all, take this opportunity to tell Nigerians we are not the barbaric humans they think we are. Progress is not about killing each other. It is not. Yeah. Love is about embracing one another. If I disagree with you today, tomorrow we might agree. We might agree and build a nation. We are a revealed nation. And before a nation becomes a golden egg, we must sweat. And you must sweat. You choose to step down so that I will do a better job. You just try my brain that I am a thinker and a doer. We can revive our economy, compete with other nations, and beat nations like Morocco. Yes, we can, and by the grace of God, we will. Today is the only day I am intoxicated with victory. Those are the exciting words of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. They were his speech. They were his acceptance speech. That was the speech. Those were the speeches he made during his acceptance as the president of Nigeria. And the video that just ran through your screen earlier shows Bola Ahmed Tinubu in 2015 talking about fuel subsidy removal, saying instead of you as a president of a nation to be extorting Nigerians and to take care of the petrol, why can't we take care of Nigerians and let's extort funds from the petrol? And on that note, I am welcoming each and every one of us to this edition of your groovy program, The Politics, the program for the nation, the program set to make Nigeria great again, the program set to make Nigeria work again. This is FM Radio TV, where we set agenda and project the truth, located inside the premises of the Aces Hotel, Akpete, in Ibadan. Olusola, Ayobami. People call me Living Soul, and that's exactly my name. Many thanks to my production crew, Ayuba Akiropo, from that other end. He has been assisting me. More grace to your elbow. I am not the only one on the show. It's not going to be a lone man show. At least, before I introduce my guest, we've had, we've been hearing a lot about what's going on in Nigeria. Not knowing that by this time yesterday, a new topic would have spotted out when we talk about the removal of fuel subsidy that we've been battling with since President Bola Ahmed Tinubu took over the mantle to lead Nigeria aright. And then one of his speech says, progress is not about killing each other. And then he said that we are a reviving nation. And before a nation becomes a golden egg, we must sweat, and you must sweat. Good afternoon, sir. My guest speaker for today.
Welcome
to Politics Today.
Point of the ceremony was the establishment of the refineries.
In a perfect world, I wish we could sanitize the subsidy regime and thus continue with it. However, I have reached the conclusion that there are too many demons in the system for which this hell to be converted into good earth, let alone heaven. None of them will deserve any consideration. Better that we remove it, not for the austere purpose of saving money, but to use the money more wisely, that we might aid than aid the very poor. Better spend the money to save the people instead of expending the people to save the money.
The refineries.
In a perfect world, I wish we could sanitize the subsidy regime and thus continue with it. However, I have reached the conclusion that there are too many demons in the system for which this hell to be converted into good earth, let alone heaven. None of them will deserve any consideration. Better that we remove it, not for the austere purpose of saving money, but to use the money more wisely, that we might aid than aid the very poor. Better spend the money to save the people.
Welcome to Politics Today.
Okay, you welcome back. We are still waiting for Mr. Bola Akinyeni, a political figure in a court party in Oyo State, right here. But while we wait for his arrival, I would like to draw us down to one of the things that have been happening in Nigeria so far. And then don't forget, you can be part of the show. Just log into your Facebook and let's connect together on Facebook. Just search for MFM TV, and then I will gladly read your comments and every other thing that you just drop down there. And then don't forget, you can go to our Play Store, download our app MFM TV, and download, and let's keep enjoying together. And then don't forget, you can be part of the show by calling into the number 081-5919-4247. That is the right number to call into. It's still politics today, and I was saying something earlier. We want to look at the ways by which we can make Nigeria great and work again. This is the Nigeria that we have been living in, and this is the Nigeria that we've known for long. But what is happening in Nigeria of nowadays? Just about a couple of days ago, well, we were clamoring, just shouting up and down, saying we can't buy a liter of fuel at 500 naira per liter. But as at now, news reaching us have it that the federal government is planning to inflate the price of fuel per liter to 700 naira. Where exactly are we going in Nigeria? And then with the ways that Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu has been driving Nigeria, is it driving Nigeria forward, or is it to the other end of Nigeria? The trust that we have in Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu to vote for him, to give him the right man, that mantle that he should continue to steer the paddle of Nigeria forward. Is it that we have given it to the wrong person, or is Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu really the right person to steer the journey of Nigeria to the exact place that we want it to be. It's still politics today, and then but so far so good. I want us to know that no matter what, Nigeria is still our own, and then we shall surely make sure that we make Nigeria a better place for each and every one of us to live in. As I've said, I dream of a country whereby the European citizens will come here saying, I want to work, I'm going to Nigeria to look for a greener pasture. Actually, I wasn't born then, but I heard it that long time ago, people do come from the nook and crannies of the world in order to do what? To look for the greener pastures in Nigeria here. We can still do that again. We can still repeat it. We can still do that again. It is still something that is achievable. But there is one thing that has been baffling me, and then I don't know how it's going to, but I believe with God, Nigeria will be great again with this issue of minimum wage. For you to know that Nigeria will be great again with this issue of minimum wage, if President Bola Ahmed Tinubu signed 200,000 naira as the minimum wage, I want you to believe with me that the price of fuel in Nigeria will drop drastically. I'm giving us the hope, a renewed hope, not the renewed shaggy that we have been seeing and hearing here and there over and over again. I want to believe that with that, we can have a new Nigeria. Let's take it this way. Fine, there will be increase in some other aspect. But one thing is certain, increase in our minimum wage, we will surely have good electricity in Nigeria. That is what we are looking forward to. We will have better security system in Nigeria. That is what we are looking forward to. All because of one thing, that fuel subsidy has been removed. We are clamoring, we are looking forward to a nation that we have good electricity system, good road network, that I should be able to travel from one place to another in a bus, in a public transit, or my private car with ease, without any problem at all. We are looking forward to good education system. I'm saying this, the way Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, the way it started, very likely that in years to come, Nigeria will be like England. You might say, what am I saying? But let's look at it this way. If the price of commodities and everything that we have in the market, by December, I want to believe everything will reduce. With the way he has planned to give us land for farming, security, good road network, and every other thing, palliative on the way. We have a working refinery in Nigeria. There are plans that shows that Nigeria will work again. Let me go on a commercial corner. When I come back, we shall continue from here. It's still politics today. I will be right back.
Aim FM, setting the agenda and projecting the truth.
The Aegis Hotels and Conference Center is one and only event place with a clear difference and tasteful excellence here in the ancient city of Ibadan. For your next and upcoming event, whether marriage engagement, wedding reception, anniversaries, conferences, seminars, or birthday, the Aegis Hotels and Conference Center is affordable and fully equipped with all imaginable ultra-modern facilities for your total convenience without headache, security, power, environment, parking space, and royal service by their staff. All roads lead to the Aegis Hotel and Conference Center today at kilometer 2.5 Ijokodo Akpete Akufo Road at Kere, Ibadan. For booking and more information, call 080-8746-7420, 080-9744-1898, or 080-2869-0012. The Aces Hotels and Conference Center, where comfortability speaks than words.
ọ̀rẹ́ mi gbà mí gbogbo àwọn ọ̀lẹ́kùn ilé mi ló ti dóògùn kódà gbogbo àwọn táìsì tí ń bẹ nílé mi kò lówó lójúmọ́.
Níbo lo ti rà á?
ṣé bí lọ́dọ̀ àwọn kan tí ń tà lẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ ọ̀nà.
Ha! O ti sanwó gbówó. Ṣé o ti gbọ́n pa ilé ìtajà Stardust Homes Wear Enterprise? Ó kúrò ní gbàrọ̀gùdù. Eléyìí tó dojúkọ ilé ìfowópamọ́ Kingston Bank agbègbè Àbáyọ̀mí Ìwó Road nílẹ̀ Ìbàdàn. Báwo lẹ ṣe fẹ́ sí àwọn ilẹ̀kùn ayẹta, àwọn táìsì tí ó gbohun iyì àti ẹwà bá ilé, àwọn àgbá omi lọ́lọ́kan òjọ̀kan, roofing sheet eléyìí tí ó gbé àwòrán ilé jáde àti bẹ́ẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ. Gbogbo rẹ̀ ló wà lójú kan náà lọ́dọ̀ Stardust Homes Wear Enterprise fún gbogbo kọ́lékọ́lé àti àgbálẹ́kọ́. Gbogbo àwọn ohun èlò ilé eléyìí tí ó sọ ilé rẹ di àwòdámi ẹnu ọ̀dọ̀ Stardust Homes Wear Enterprise ni ó yẹ àkàsí yìí. Ẹ pè sórí ẹ̀rọ ìbánisọ̀rọ̀ yìí 0708-760-5119 lẹ́ẹ̀kan sí 0708-760-5119. Stardust Homes Wear Enterprise fojúlówó àwọn èròjà ilé tó ní òun wò lójú.
AIM FM, setting the agenda and projecting the truth.
Politics today. Politics today.
ọ̀rẹ́ mi gbà mí gbogbo àwọn ọ̀lẹ́kùn ilé mi ló ti dóògùn kódà gbogbo àwọn táìsì tí ń bẹ nílé.
Okay, you're welcome back from that commercial corner. It's still politics today. We'll be able to highlight 1, 2, or 3 of the problems that we have in Nigeria presently. Talking about when we talk about the issue of electricity, the issue of the issue of good road network, the issue of the fuel subsidy removal. And there is one thing I want us to know, that there is no way we will talk about this country, and then if you are yet to talk about fuel in Nigeria, definitely you don't know what you are saying. In what way? What I'm trying to say is this: we know quite well that fuel is the source of income in Nigeria, this major source by which Nigerians are generating their resources. Okay, I have with me Mr. Bola Akinyeni in the house. Good afternoon, sir. Can you hear me, sir? All right, I think the connection is still not yet well connected over there, but we are looking forward to ways by which we can make Nigeria great again. We are looking forward to ways by which Nigeria can work again. Gone are the days that, we've been told before that our dollars, our naira has value than that of the American dollars. And then, the Americans are looking forward to Nigeria. They emulate a lot of things from Nigeria here. But what went wrong? Is it renewed hope or renewed shege indeed? If you can hear me, Mr. Bola Akinyeni, I would like you to talk, sir. Yes, sir, because Nigerians are waiting for you to enlighten them on the way forward, on the hardship of Nigeria so far. We have 8,000 naira palliative scheme by which President Bola Ahmed Tinubu is trying to reveal. We don't know, maybe he's going to add to it or he's going to remove from it at the same time. We have a lot that are going on in Nigeria. But let me say this way, the politics of Nigeria today, it's something I still believe in the government of Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu as the president of Nigeria. The man has done it before. He did it when he was Lagos State governor. You might say you can't compare Lagos State with the whole of Nigeria. Of course, yes. But the fact is this. If a man can drive Lagos to that apex point, in which we all say Lagos as the commercial city, even if not in the whole of Africa, but as far as West Africa is concerned, Lagos State is regarded as one of the busiest states in Africa as well. Lagos State is still recorded as the only state that another political party has not tasted. We have to trace it down to the root of Alliance for Democracy. Lagos State is the only state by which a man has solely thrive. Okay? But for now, if Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu can do it then, I believe he can still do it again. He can do it again and again and again, irrespective of what you say. He said it vividly, that no matter how you shout, no matter how you protest, he's going to remove your subsidy. I believe in that man. He thought and he do. Though he's not God, we are all human beings. And then people will say, what is he looking for? Is it money? He's not looking for money. He has money already. Is it power? When we talk about power, the only thing that Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu should do. Good afternoon, Mr. Bola Akinyen.
Good afternoon, presenter. Good afternoon, Nigerians.
Okay. Nice to have you on the show now. We want to look forward to the ways by which Nigeria can be great again and can be better again. Or let me say, I think things are rosy from your own end there. You are not as that concerned about all this hardship that is happening in Nigeria.
Why would you say I'm not concerned?
No, I can see your face is shining well.
Shining when I cannot leave my home? I'm supposed to be in your studio. I cannot afford the fuel to come there. And you say I'm not affected? Everyone is affected. The only thing is, the reform is a necessity. I mean, the subsidy removal of it is a necessity. You cannot run away from it. But if I were in Mr. President's shoes, I would have taken certain steps before removing the subsidy.
In what way?
First among what I would have done is, who are those responsible for the false subsidy? Can't we have a proper probe of the subsidy regime? If we have that, what is happening to our refinery? What has been happening? Every year, year in, year out, you always hear of allocations to the refurbishment of the refineries. What has happened to them? You see, some people will tell you that even if we produce oil locally, that it will still be expensive. It will not be expensive. There are a lot of things that you have to remove. You see, when you talk about importation will be dictated by what the dollar market is saying. So if you are not importing, what do you have to do with dollar? You sell crude to the marketers in naira. They buy in naira. They don't need dollars. So the trade, the fuel trade will not be dollar domiciled. Once it's naira domiciled, then our domestic problem is solved. We've been talking about modular refineries.
President Bola Ahmed Tinubu presently is working on how to make dollar appreciate again. I mean, naira appreciate against the dollar. I think
what I'm saying is this: we are talking about fuel subsidy removal and the hashes. There are things that ought to be done before the subsidy is removed. We are saying of things, conditions precedent before removal of subsidy. So that's what I'm saying. There are things that have to be put in place. For example, they have thought out program of giving 8,000 to household. How do you determine the household that will collect it? If you look at my company, you see a car. Does that mean that I will not be qualified for 8,000 when I cannot even afford to feed my car?
But are you poor, sir?
I am poor.
But you have a car.
That I have a car does not mean I'm rich.
But there is
a car is not a symbol of wealth.
12 million Nigerians.
12 million. How are you sure I'll be part of those 12 million Nigerians? 12 million households, not 12 million Nigerians. You said what?
We have over 200 million citizens of Nigeria presently, and then
they were not talking of 12 million Nigerians, 12 million households.
Families.
Families. So there's a difference between. So in that 12 million, you can be having like 36, 48 million, depending. But how am I sure I'll be qualified to be one of them? And when you are talking about raising wages, how many Nigerians live on government? How many Nigerians work for government? So that is it. It is something you have to sit down and really plan. It's not something you jump into. We have to remove the bottlenecks. We have to know those people who are responsible for the fall. There were people who were arrested at a point in time in Nigeria. What happened to them? We've been probing subsidies scam for a very long time. What has happened? What has happened to all those probes? The president needs to look into the books and see those people who have really made Nigeria dry. People will tell you that Saudi Arabia imports oil.
Is it that President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, is he not among those people who make Nigeria dry?
That's your opinion. I don't have any evidence to that. If I don't have evidence, I don't just accuse people. Whether we like it or not, Ahmed Bola Tinubu is the president of this country and the president of my country, and in that respect, I cannot just, even for a citizen of Nigeria, for a fellow citizen of Nigeria, I cannot just give blanket accusation. I don't have proof. If there's any proof, let them come out of it. Let them with it.
But it's been dragged over and over again for serious scandals and a lot of mismanagement of funds while he was in government as the Lagos state governor then. And
how many of those scandals in politics in Nigeria? And that's why a lot of people are running away from politics. Once you join politics in Nigeria, you should be ready for scandals. But that notwithstanding, how many of these scandals have been proven in court?
It's politics. When you are in the power, definitely you meet with people, the right people to cover you up. So that's why most of them are.
Do you realize that when we were in government in 1999, we were in government with Alhaji Lamadeshina, and Tinubu, of the 5 AD governors then, Tinubu was the only person who could face President Obasanjo, and he won. If he had issues with finances there, he could have been removed. He could have been arrested. A lot of governors were removed. The governor of Oyo State was removed 2006 and nothing happened. So what I'm saying is that if you have any proof that this man has really you see, I respect a lot of people. I respect people for what they are. Tinubu is a tax expert. He's an economist. Those are the things he read. So if he makes money, he didn't stop me from making money. Once it is legit. So unless there is a proof in court, today, my support for President Tinubu will cease immediately. Will be withdrawn immediately if there is any proof in court that he was one of them. The only thing I knew about Tinubu then was that he was always ahead of us in Nadeco and the what do you call it now? this anti-military.
Okay.
So he was always leading us. Because I was also involved in ADECO in Oyo State. I wanted to say CD, yes, CD, which Ben called Ransom Kuti headed. So if there's any proof that there could be allegations, there was once a time I was alleged of not even being a Nigerian. I was accused of being a Ghanaian. I had to take my leader then, the late Baba Mutu Adepoju, Chief Adepoju, to my father's burial place in Odiaji. So once you are in politics, people try to throw a lot of tantrums at your end. You ignore them and move on. If there's any reasonable one, let them prove it.
Okay. Let's move on
But,
from there.
but one thing is certain, I do not agree. Yes, I agree that something should be removed, but I don't agree with the manner of the methodology of removal. I don't like it. Some things ought to be done before the subsidy is removed. That is where I don't agree with His Excellency.
But President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, during his campaign and everything, the first video that he played, that one was made in 2015. Then he has been saying it again that fuel subsidies should be removed, and then during his campaign, he said it should be removed. And then even though during his inaugural speech, and then when he eventually removed the fuel subsidy, a lot of people were applauding him, saying, yes, it is the right thing that ought to have been done since. Don't you think President Bola Ahmed Tinubu has already prepared his mind that no matter what happened, because he said something, you will protest, I will remove it. And then he has removed it. Don't you think he has already done some things underground? Maybe those things did not work out, or he just jumped to the conclusion that I will remove it, and then now we find ourselves in this hardship.
You see, the problem we have is this. Power in Nigeria is like marrying a woman whom you hardly know. Black market ni. So essentially, when you get in there, settle down, study the vagaries around you before you now decide, okay, this is what you are going to do, this is what I'm going to do. Mr. President was too much in order to remove the subsidy. All the presidential candidates said they will remove subsidy. All of them. Especially the major ones. Is it Peter Obi's article? Is it which of them did not think they will remove subsidy? But the methodology of removal is what we are talking about. The president, you see, let me let into something. 3 times the president inserted that removal in his speech. 3 times it was removed. Yet the president went ahead and read it that he was going to remove the something. So he had plans, but as forgotten, there are some forces that will not make those plans to work. For example, the plan of 8,000. What does it do? My car, I fill my car with 18,500 as at when President Tinubu assumed power. Today, I will fill my car with nothing less than 60-something thousand naira. So I hardly use the car, I use my leg.
Wow.
So that's the issue. Don't forget, yesterday my children were speaking with me from school that for them to transit from their hotel to their classroom has doubled. And yet I don't hear anything from government.
Oh.
So I do take care of my own problem. Basically, I'm supposed to be in your studio. I couldn't come to the studio because I thought even if I buy data, it is still cheaper than coming down to your studio. So that is it. It affects everybody.
Actually, okay, let me just ask you this question. You know, President Ahmed Tinubu now, he has planned this proposal. I mean, there's this proposal on ground now saying if you want to farm, just come. You know, we believe, you know, we know how much baskets of tomato is in the market now. And then if you want to farm, just come, and then we give you, no matter the huge amount of, the capacity of the land that you want, maybe 1 acre, 2 acres, even if it's just a plot. And how do you think President Bola Ahmed Tinubu will be able to, to make this thing in such a way that all regions, everybody will benefit from it? Because I, for one, I want to farm, but there's no land for me to farm. How do you think President Bola Ahmed should do it so that everybody will benefit from it?
Do you realize that up to the government of Alhaji Lamadesina, we had farm settlement in Oyo State. We had the Pashola farm settlement, we had the Ido farm settlement, and a lot of them. I remember vividly that there was one of our leaders in Oluyole local government who said the only thing he needed was allocation of land at Pashola, which we got for him. That was the only thing he needed from that government, and he was the leader in the party. So what I'm saying is that the government has to sit down, see how they can have enough land that will go round, and how will it go round. Let me tell you something that I've practiced now. Ranting of cattle does not necessarily mean that you have to go and do it in the open. You can do closed ranching. Most of these cattle eat most of the things that our goats around eat. You can do it. Practically, I'm doing it.
Wow.
Yes, at the back of my house there, I just had an enclosure. I bring grass. I tell boys to bring grass for them. They eat grass and they eat other organic food, and they are growing. So essentially, most of us, you see, when they say we are lazy, it's not as if we are lazy. Maybe we are not focused. Maybe we are too decent. Maybe we are too collar job oriented. That's the problem. Some of us traveled out of this country and do worse things than what they also have done in Nigeria.
But the returns that we get
So
from
for
it compared to the other country is huge.
You say what?
The returns that we get from it when we travel to another country, in such a way that if I work here and then someone who labors here and then you get peanuts, you go across to other countries. If you work for that same, same energy and you get something tangible.
Let me tell you something. I was speaking with a friend of mine just about a month ago, and he told me that he had to work 3 shifts in a day. I have a younger brother who is in network in USA. He works 3 shifts in a day. Why? Most of these taxes that we evade in Nigeria, you cannot evade there. You cannot use car just anyhow. You pay for the parking lot. Most of the time they use public transport there. Most of the bragado that they do here, they don't do it there. You see, the problem we have in Nigeria is that our systems are not working. Look, must a road safety officer pursue a motorist before you get him arrested? When all you need to do is just for a camera to snap the plate number. Systems work in those countries. People work harder than when they would have been in Nigeria. Because they pay more.
Exactly.
I know what they pay for us is there. It's among us compared to Nigeria. What they pay for taxes, they pay for virtually everything abroad.
But they enjoy
you must pay for your insurance, whether you like it or not.
They enjoy dividend of democracy over there.
They will enjoy because the systems work. Our systems do not work here. We like privileges too much. That's the problem with Nigeria. Our system, we have enough laws, but our laws are not working. That's the problem.
Let me ask you a question before we go on another commercial break. With the way Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu handles this now, is it not that he's trying to make things right again so that Nigeria will work again?
Yes, I don't know his mindset, But I think the little I know of Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, as well as I've had the opportunity of sitting with him in 2003, I'm too sure that he has a mindset of bringing back the fortunes of the country. But don't forget, the people, your lieutenants, the people you are going to work with matter a lot. See, most of these people that are now romancing the corridors of power on the verge of saying we work for you, plunder their state and their communities to stupidity. And yet they are the ones that are rounding off the president now, looking for appointment or the other. Can we have some Mr. Clean who will do the job? Who will recommend them? That is the problem with our presidential system. So it does not matter. When Buhari came in, Buhari had good intentions. He had. But he surrounded himself with rogues. And that is the problem. We just hope that President Tinubu will be able to have the right people who would have the same zeal to work with them. Lagos is different from Nigeria. Nigeria is different from Lagos.
Okay, let me add this. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu said something that we are a reviving nation, and before a nation becomes a golden egg, we must sweat, and you must sweat. We are sweating now already, even though barely, barely 3 months, he assumed, and then he accepted the mantle to lead Nigeria aright. Okay, let me come back to this issue of the minimum wage of 200,000 naira. Let me bring that my own statistics. I don't know, maybe you heard me when I was saying is that if we have 200,000 naira as the minimum wage, our refinery is working well. And then we have a field that will go down in the. Don't you think the price of oil will still come down a bit in months' time?
You see, I don't believe in minimum wage increase.
Okay.
And we said something. You said we need to suffer. When have we not been suffering in Nigeria? When have the masses not been suffering in Nigeria? We've always been the ones suffering. We've clamored that they should make the National Assembly a part-time thing. We said we should go back to the parliamentary system of government, which is much cheaper. Now you said the masses are the ones that bear the brunt all the time. That's the problem. There are issues that can make life worth living in Nigeria. Far from increasing salaries. One, we have uninterrupted supply of electricity, power. Gas is available and cheap. Most of these people on Okada will go back to their works. In education, because I read education, in education, there's no completely olodo. There's no olodo in education. And that is why you have the three personalities of, three domains of human personality. The cognitive, the affective, and the psychomotive. If you are not good in one, you'll be good in the other. If you are not good in book, you'll be good with your hands. If you're not good with your hands, you'll be good in entertaining people. But everybody must have power to do their work. Secondly, ensure that there is there used to be price monitoring board in the good old days. So let there be regular and affordable supply of fuel. You might not even need public transport. You might go in your own car. If things you don't need increase. By the time you start to increase, you'll be having inflation, hyperinflation, hyperinflation.
So
that's the problem.
Are you trying to say that?
And then let me ask you a question. What is the percentage of workers? What is the percentage of those who earn minimum wage? What is the percentage? Now, when I was a worker, when I joined the civil service in 1987, my first salary was 168 naira.
And you lived fine.
When I was leaving, yes, when I was leaving to further my education in 1989, my last salary was 242 naira, and I was living fine. And I was able to pay for 3 years, the first 3 years of my higher education. So what are we talking about? We are saying inflation. You see, this money, when you have too much money in circulation, elementary basic economics will tell you that you bring inflation. Money in circulation, a lot of money in circulation does not solve inflationary problems.
So what's the solution to stop this inflation?
The solution is simply let the president sit down with his team. Let them fix electricity first. Let them fix public transport. Let them fix fuel issue. Once they are able to do those 3 things, other things will follow. Everybody does not have to be a government worker. It is only in Nigeria that you find somebody who got something here who will still be saying, I wish to apply, when you should be planning to retire. Do you have retirement benefit for people? Do you have people where old people can go, even those who have not worked for government, where they can go and enjoy the benefits of governance? We don't have it. Most Nigerians don't even enjoy government. Yet you say we must continue to bear, and we have been bearing. And some people are becoming humongously rich at the expense of our sweat. Look at what happened. Look at the arrest of Emefiele. Look at what they found in Emefiele's house alone. Look at Rashid Bawa. Look at what the other Rashid, the one that embezzled the Pencom fund.
Yes.
Look at what they found in his house. What has happened to them?
They are saying.
What has happened to the probe of? What has happened to the fuel probe during Obasanjo? The power probe during Obasanjo era. What happened? This is what we are saying. These people are getting richer and the poor are getting poorer. We are sweating.
And I think that is exactly what President Bola Ahmed Tinubu is trying to say, that instead of us to be extorting the masses to take care of fuel subsidy, why not remove the subsidy to take care of the masses? And then, he has taken a bold step now by removing the fuel subsidy to save 7 trillion.
And I'm saying,
okay,
I'm not against removing subsidies. I'm saying there are things that ought to be done before subsidies is just removed like that. You are leaving fuel to be determined by people who do not believe in competition at all. You are leaving us at the mercy of the people who had already made us dry. You are leaving the horse at their mercy. How can you buy fuel in May for crying out loud for 198, 200 naira, and today you are buying for 700 naira?
President,
how do you explain that? We have been sweating. This is what I'm telling you. We have been sweating since Nigeria became a republic. We have been sweating. What has happened to all the sweat we have been sweating? What has happened?
Okay, so you mean Nigeria is favorable to the rich and not to the poor, if I get you right? But we still have this category sets of people in power now. At least we are one Nigeria, and we know them, those people that are extorting.
And do you know that is one of the reasons everybody wants to become a politician? And do you know that is the reason even people who have made it Yes, that's the reason many people have made it in their different professions still want to come back to politics because of that power to amass wealth. When I was in government during the Alhaji Lamadeshina era, as a board member, I did not earn 10,000 naira in a month. It was service to humanity. So that's what we are talking about. You are called, we say we should be sweating. By the time most of us, you see, some of us are talking out now. It's even good that we are talking out. Those who cannot talk, some of them will be dying of depression. They won't be able to talk.
Okay, Mr. Bayo Akinyani, let me ask you this one last question before we call it a day on the show today. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu is yet to list out his ministers. Actually, there have been proposed lists for the position of ministers, but lately we had it in the news that those lists, those names on the list were just rumors. And then unfortunately enough, even though being rumor or not, we had no names from Oyo State here. Let me put it straight to you. Who do you think might emerge as a minister in Oyo State? I mean, coming from Oyo State as a minister.
Only one person has the red pen, the authority to appoint, and that is President Ahmed Bola Tinubu. And I cannot read his mind, so I cannot go into the realm of conjecture.
But the state
The only thing is, I'm praying that. You say what?
The state will submit the list to the president.
Look, and that is where we get it wrong. When you say the state should submit, either the governor or somebody, that person must have a relationship with that person. When will the children of the unknown become rulers in Nigeria? You see, that you can identify people from your localities and put them in government.
But president did not know everybody in Nigeria.
He doesn't have to know everybody. He has to know the right people.
You can't know the right
Let me tell you today.
by looking at them.
No, you see, let me tell you something. It is not difficult to know a right thinking person. When we are growing up, when a policeman sees you from afar, he can identify what they are mainly looking at. That is psychology. Psychology. So you see, psychology is not the study of the mind; it is the study of behavior. So that we are talking about.
Let me give you.
Some of us who in politics.
Let me give you.
Let me give you an example. Some of us who are in politics now, because of our principles, because of what we believe in, we are treated as outcasts. They believe he doesn't belong here.
Okay.
And it doesn't change anything in us. Integrity matters.
Okay. I was about to give you 3 names, and then let's say maybe I want you to just choose. 3 names have been ringing all over and all over again, that among these 3, there is tendency that we might eventually have a minister. We have Joseph Tegbe, we have Adebayo Shitu, and then Teslim Folari. Who do you think might emerge as the minister in Bola Ahmed Tinubu?
If I were the president, none of the 3.
Wow. So none of them qualify to be a minister from Oyo State?
If I were the president, I am not the president.
Yes, I know.
That is just wishful thinking. If I were the president, none of the 3.
Why?
Because, one, Tegbe will be nominated not because of what he can do, but because of his connections in politics. Tegbe is a younger brother of mine who is very intelligent, who is well trained, but the politics that is going to prop him up will disturb him. That is it. So when people just prop up names, you see, with due respect to the lawyer, What did he benefit? What did Oyo State benefit? What did people around him benefit when he was Minister for Communication? During people should go and look at antecedents now. What did he bring? What was the new thing he brought? There were very many scandals, which, of course, since they are not taken to the law, we cannot say. But there were scandals. There were rumor scandals.
But look, let me give you.
Who is the third person you mentioned?
Let me give you Bayo Adelabu.
Yes, Bayo Adelabu is a young intellectual too, very, very, very vertebrate. But the problem we have with Bayo Adelabu again is going to be the politics of him wanting to become governor. So he's going to work everything towards his becoming governor. So his ambition will be the only albatross around his neck.
And we have this final man, the flag bearer of All Progressive Congress in the last gubernatorial election, Teslim Folarin. Is it not fit to be a minister?
Yes. Teslim is also a very intelligent person, very vocal, very intelligent, very outspoken. But the same problem that would affect him will also affect him. It's popping up. Go and look for people who are not interested in contesting elections. People who have been administrators, either in politics or in civil service, and who have done very well for themselves. So that's my opinion. Anyway, the president knows the issues.
All right, and then people watching us on the Facebook, said, children of unknown really step into politics. In Nigeria, how will they go about it? They said forward that why not choosing yet? Will they do it alone? Okay, talking about President Bola Ahmed Tinubu choosing his minister, and then saying Nigeria is not favoring the poor, and many like that. Many thanks to everyone who has contributed in one way or the other to the show for today. Many thanks to Ayuba Kinrokpo, who has been at the engineering department. Many thanks to all the crew that works with me today. Many thanks to you, sir, Mr. Bola Akinyeni.
Thank you so much.
By the next time we put a call across to you, don't worry, you will have sufficient fuel in your vehicle that will land you here into our studio. All right.
We'll pray so I will be obliged.
Okay. The next week that will come your way on Politics Today. Olusola Ayobami is my name, and people call me Living Soul, and I say bye for now.